see if my volume is up. What's going on, guys? Hello, hello. Come on in. Let's talk a minute about entrepreneurship. Let's talk a little bit. What's going on? Hey, Vic. What's happening? Can you hear me? What's up? Trying to do some work and do a live at the same time. But talking about that old adage, if you build it, they will come. And that's not true. Where is this? But yeah, no, that's not true. If you build it, they will come. No. Where they coming to? How they get there? How do they know you're even there? So I guess we're kind of talking about marketing and who to market to. And for those who don't know who I am, my name is Lori, and I own and operate Two J's and a B. And at Two J's and a B, we do custom screen printing and promotional products. And today we're just talking about entrepreneurship. So, oh, you can hear me? Okay. So, if you build it, they will come. No, they won't. Why won't they? Because they don't know where to go to. They don't know where to go. How are they going to get there? And who are you, basically, who are you marketing to? Who are you marketing to? So, say you're an author. Are you going to get in a group that is talking about, I don't know, how to make pancakes? Would you be in a group, not unless you get in the group to tell the people in the pancake group how to author a book or how to market making pancakes in a book or an ebook or something. Um, you got to know who your audience is. You just can't get out there and throw your stuff out there and think everybody is coming, because then um, you get frustrated. Nobody is listening to me. Nobody hears my stuff. I don't get any likes. I don't get any views. Are you marketing to the right people? Who is your target audience? Have you built up a tribe, a community? Do you go live where people can see you on a consistent basis? Because that's still part of marketing. Do you post? Do you do those things that will um, get people to come to see you? Are you building up traffic? So it's not always true that if you build it, they will come. You know, I have a brick and mortar store, and which is almost um, archaic in these days. Oh my gosh, you got a brick and mortar store and not, just doing everything online. But I had to get them here. I had to figure out a way, because I've been here almost 4 years, and you still have some people. Oh, I didn't know you were here. When did you open? Almost 4 years ago. But we do know that sometimes people don't read. They don't need you until they need you. Um, if people needed T-shirts, if they needed socks, or if they needed any of the items that I print, they don't need me until they need me. and then they know I'm here. But they know that I'm here because I market myself. I put myself out there. I try to go live and show them what I'm doing and, you know, those kind of things. And I got to use my giant heat press because my little one went out. But are you marketing yourself? Are you putting yourself out there? Say you want to do a podcast. What's your topic about? So if I do a podcast about entrepreneurship, I should talk about entrepreneurship. I'm not going to get on and talk to you about um, things that are not in my scope, about weight loss. Although I do know that I need to lose some weight, I can't get on there and talk to you about that. That's not my scope. I didn't build up a community to talk about weight loss. You say, Vic, you have to know who you're targeting. Yeah, you got to know who you're targeting. I'll be up soon for a purchase. Come on up and see me. You know where I'm at. Come on. How you doing, Rochelle? But yeah, you got to know your target audience. Are you in groups on Facebook? Are you in Facebook groups around your um, industry? Get in Facebook groups in your industry so you can market in there. You can find out, what everybody else is saying in there. So you better know how to market your business. So didn't want to be before you long. Just wanted to talk about knowing your target audience. Just because you build it does not mean they're going to come. You can get your business started. You can get your EIN number. You can do all of that. And boom, you say you're a business. And you are. But that doesn't mean people are going to necessarily come to you. We talked about that before, about setting yourself apart from all the other businesses. I have to do something different that all the other t-shirt businesses aren't doing. I have to offer something different that they don't offer. Just say, oh, Cheryl, weight loss is a good target if it's bringing them in your store. Makes clothes for people who lost weight. Yeah, but that's, you know what? And again, when people suggest stuff like that, and that could be a good, you know, suggestion for other people, but that's not my area. That's not where I go. That's not what I do. And so you have to know and you have to stay in your lane. Now, if somebody wanted a t-shirt that had lost weight, I would make it for them. But I don't target people who are just in weight loss. It's not my target. Most of my target is a school market, um, and I target those who need t-shirts, need custom socks. Most of my work is custom, so those are the people that I target. Um, for me to target people, and I'm glad you brought that up, Rochelle. For me to target people who have lost weight, it's a small, not actually say it's a small target, um, but in my industry, how would I really target that? What would I do? How would I? So I'm gonna just make T-shirts or, um, yeah, 9 times out of 10 people want clothes to wear because they lost weight, but usually it's not T-shirts the majority of the time. It could, they want to go on a shopping spree or they want to go here, they want to go there. If that was my target, then I would market directly to them and I would have products that would go. What you say, be? What you say? Did you say be hood? Ah, you just gotta know your target market. That's it. You just gotta know it. Um, and you might think it could be one thing, and then it's funny, and it's something else. You know, this is what I want to do. I want to get out there, and I want to make sure it's for people who do A, B, and C, and they don't even want you. We gotta know what the people want and what they're asking for. Again, we talked about being a problem solver. You have to solve somebody else's problem. You gotta solve somebody else's problem. That's your target market. That's your audience. If you can solve that problem, Those are your people because that's what they want. They want somebody to solve their problem. 9 times out of 10, people come to me with a problem of, I need a shirt. 9 times out of 10, I need it today. Can you help me? And I solve the problem if I can. You gotta solve somebody's problem. That's how they keep coming back. You see, I'll be up there with ideas. I know how to get them money. Maybe lunch over. Okay. All right. Hope you enjoyed your lunch. But that's it. Know your target audience and go after that. Don't just, it's good to want to start something and have ideas and be able to, okay, say I'm going to start a podcast or I'm going to start a YouTube channel. What are you going to talk about? You got to be a problem solver. What are you going to get on there and talk about? What's your topic? Because if you do a podcast or if you do YouTube channels and going live, you got to come on there every day or every other day or whatever day you might with something different in that target, in that topic. So what are you going to sit down and talk about? You got to sit down and plan it out. Um, and you have to be consistent in your area, in your industry, in your target market. We've used the example before about, okay, today you're making t-shirts. Last week you was frying chicken. When you selling shoes the other day? Like, what are you doing? You know, keep the main thing the main thing. What is the main thing? Now, I can cut hair. I can, work on furniture. I have a lot of skills, but that doesn't mean they're businesses. Um, some of them can turn, but it's so broad. You just can't be all over the place. Pick a lane and stay in it. Now, that's not to say you can't do other things. Okay, go out and buy you some houses, or do real estate, or invest or whatever. But if you're gonna be out front in front of the people, kind of keep your stuff together. Stay in one lane. Okay, I print T-shirts, but I also do socks. Um, I do rugs. We do hats and jackets, but it's printing. It's all in the same vein. We're printing on what we call different substrates, but I'm printing. Everything is printing. I stay in the lane of printing with sublimation, vinyl, screen printing. We print different things, but we print. We print. That's it. So you got to stay in your lane and know who you're marketing to. So when you build it, they will know how to get to you and they want to stay with you. Because if they see you jumping all over the place, they're going elsewhere. Like, I don't know what this girl is doing. Like, you know what? I'm not dealing with this. So, yeah, if you build it, that does not necessarily mean that they will come. They got to know how to get there. Got to know how to get there. So you got to market and target the right people. You got to go live. You got to promote your stuff. Um, sometimes you'll see, God, Lord, how many times they gonna put their stuff out there? As many times as it takes. But you notice them, you see them, and then you remember, oh, that's the person who does so and so and so. That's the one I'm going to. So, yep. If you build it, this does not mean that they're gonna come. Doesn't mean that. So get out there and push your stuff accordingly. Just try to do one thing right first. Do that first. Because you get frustrated because it's not working, and then you go to something else. That's entrepreneurship. It's entrepreneurship. It's not always going to work right the first time. Flip it, turn it around, switch it, and do something different in that same vein. In that same vein. Yeah, they ain't coming immediately. People ain't going to just up and jump and buy your stuff immediately. But they will. They will. Just keep the main thing the main thing. Talked about that. All right, I'm getting off here, and I will talk to you all later. Y'all have a good day. It's what's it doing? I don't know what it's doing with you all, but it's snowing here lightly. Good stuff. All right, y'all have a good one. I got to get back to work, and I will talk to you soon. All right, bye bye.